Yes, so n factorial will be the product of all the digits from 1 to that number. So what you have to do is 1, suppose here it is 5, it may be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So either this way you can write it, or you can solve it the other way, that is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. This method also you can use it. Yes, any one of the method we will use, and we know here the output will be 120. So output computer will show that, we don't have to worry. So it will be 120. Now how to write the program? Wherever repetition is there from 1 to that number, we will use a for loop or a while loop. Now which numbers factorial you want, that you will ask the user to enter. So integer number I have to take from user, so I will use here int input, then enter the number. After that, you require a variable to store the factorial. Now product, whenever you want to save, initialize it, you want to give to a variable. Now while product we will initialize it by 1, and for sum we will initialize it with 0. Anybody why? For product of,
Ma'am, because anything plus 0 will be same and anything into 1 will be same.
yes, if you initialize it by 0 to sum, it will not affect. Same way in product, if you initialize it with 1, it will not affect. Clear? So wherever product, series of product is there, you have to initialize it with 1, and wherever some series of sum, like sum of all the odd numbers, sum of all the prime numbers, this type of question is there, we will write sum equals to 0. So here I have taken fact equals to 1. Now I am going to use a for loop, and for in range, you have already seen from where to start with. I am starting from 1. So here I will write 1, and then comma till what you have to, so till 5 you have to do the product, but here stop value should be 1 more than 5. So n plus 1 I will write here, n plus 1. Yes, now for loop block will start, so colon you will write, and then you will store in fact all the, so fact equals to fact star x is having the values. Now you will come out and you will print here the factorial of the factorial of, now which number that you have to mention here. So the number is n, small n, so it is a variable, so without quotes we write the variables, and now is, and the factorial is stored in fact. So when you will execute it, you will see it is asking enter the number. 5 factorial we already know, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is 120. So when we will press enter, it will show the factorial of 5 is 120. Here you can give any number. Of course, you will see that when the number will be 5 digit, 6 digit, 10 digit, that time for is taking too much time to execute it. ठीक है, अभी तो सिंगल डिजिट है, 5 का फैक्टोरियल निकाल रहे हो, ऐसे ही 15 का फैक्टोरियल, 55 का फैक्टोरियल, 100, 200, 1000, 2000. After a particular limit, you will see that your computer is taking too much time. But with while loop, it will take less time. So that, now how to write a while loop? For while loop, suppose the same question I have to do. So you will take n from user, that n, enter the number, and factorial till here it will be same. So I'm copying from there and I'm pasting it. So you will take a number from user and factorial a variable, you have initialized it. Now for a while loop, what you have to do, you have to take a variable, you have to initialize it with 1, and then yes, now I have taken a variable x, and this x is initially 1, and after that we will use a while loop while x is less than, either you can write here less than n plus 1, or you can write less than equals to n. Clear? So here I am writing less than equals to n. Then what you have to do is you have to give it to factorial. So factorial star x is having 1 by 1 values, and then you have to increment x by 1. So x equals to x plus 1. Over at the end you have to print. So print statement is same. So just now what you have done is you have converted a for into while. How you have converted it? All the lines previous to for I have copied, and outside the for loop all the lines I will copy below. And here what is happening is for is having its three parts, that is the initial value from where to start with, the termination value means where to stop, and increment and decrement value. Now here by default increment value is 1. So here you have seen the initial value I have given, the termination value in while loop I have written till x is less than equals to n, it will be executing it, and the rest of the block of for as it is you have to copy it here, and the increment and the decrement part step value you will write at the end. So one question you will get conversion of for to while or while to for. That is, in question paper the program of for will be given to you and you will be asked to write this same program using a while loop. ठीक है, जब क्वेश्चन पेपर में दिया रहेगा कि ये फॉर लूप का प्रोग्राम है, कन्वर्ट इट इनटू व्हाइल लूप, तो तुमको कैसे कन्वर्ट करना है, बाकी के प्रोग्राम को फॉर के पहले एज इट इज लिखोगे, फिर फॉर में जब इनिशियल वैल्यू है अगर 1 है तो x इक्वल्स टू 1 लिखेंगे, फिर उसके बाद वाइल में जो टर्मिनेशन वैल्यू है उसको डालेंगे. यहाँ पे लेस देन n प्लस 1 लिख सकते थे, दोनों करेक्ट है, लेस देन n प्लस 1 या फिर लेस देन इक्वल्स टू n, बोथ आर करेक्ट. ठीक है, फिर जो फॉर का ब्लॉक है वो एज इट इज कॉपी कर दोगे यहाँ पे, और इंक्रीमेंट स्टेप वैल्यू यहाँ पे देखोगे 1 है बाय डिफॉल्ट, तो स्टेप वैल्यू यहाँ पे डालोगे. नेक्स्ट फैक्टोरियल ऑफ n is 5. When you will execute it, the same answer it will give here. The factorial of 5 is 120. Clear? So you should know every program. You should be able to write using for loop, using while loop. If in the question paper it is given, write a program to print the factorial of a number using while loop, then this answer you have to write. Using for loop, if they will ask you, then this answer you have to write. If they will give you this program and ask you to convert it into for, then into while, then you have to convert it into while, and the vice versa. As well as they will ask you the output also. They will give you here, suppose n equals to 5 they have given, and the question is write the output of the given program. Then you have to write here the factorial of 5 is 120. So same question, how many different ways of asking the question will be there in your paper. Now one more question will be there. Some mistakes will be there in your program. And question will be find out the errors in the given program. So what is the error here? In while the colon is missing. Clear? So many errors can be there. Suppose this bracket is missing. So it is an error. So if it is there, you will be writing that the closing bracket is missing. So here you will give the closing bracket. Then next is if double quotes is missing, suppose here the double quotes are missing and this program is given to you, find out the error. So you have to see the program, where is the mistake, and then you will write that in input, if you give a message, it should be inside double quotes. So these many type of questions can be framed. Now, so factorial is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir. Ma'am, but I am having a doubt.
Tell.
Ma'am, we will find only one mistake because MCQ carries 1 mark, or there will be more mistakes in one question.
Line number they can give you, and they can mention that at line number what is the correct syntax. I will show you how the questions are framed. Already CBSE has shared the case study, or I will simply, yes. Now how the questions are framed. Suppose here the program is given to you, factorial program only I am telling. Now this program I will paste it here and I will show you what type of mistakes will be there. Suppose this program, I am pasting it here. Yes, now they will give you some line numbers here. Suppose they have given you hash, this is your line 1. Yes, line 1. Same way, line 2, line 3. Now this is suppose your line 2. Clear? Line 3, line 4, line 5. And now they have made some mistakes and they have asked you to write the correct code of line 1. Clear? So here the question is write the correct code of line 1. After removing the errors, write the correct code of line 1. Clear? So what correct code of line 1? Yes, now the answer will be, you have to write the correct answer after removing the, so here your answer will be, you have to write the correct answer and you have to correct it. Double quotes are missing here, so I will put double quotes here. Enter the number, I will put double quotes here. So this answer you have to write. This is one method. If it is in MCQ, you will see the options. Out of 4, which one is the correction that you have to select. If you are asked to type, then you will type this answer. So there are different methods. Now in annual exam, if it is offline and you are given this, then all the errors together they can ask you that find out all the errors up and rewrite the correct program, underline the corrections made. So what you have to do is the whole program you will correct it, you will write in your answer copy the correct code, correct program, and then you will underline it wherever you have made the corrections. Like this question suppose is given in your exam. Now I will show you all the corrections. Suppose there are 4 errors. Their double quote is missing, colon is missing, then indentation is missing, indentation is missing, then instead of in I have written here is, and then the double quotes are missing or the bracket is missing. So like this many errors are there in your program. Now in the question paper they have given you this program and they have asked the question that write the correct program, underline the corrections made. So what I will do is I will write the correct program. So the next answer I am writing here. So I will write the correct program and then I will underline the corrections made. So here Double quotes are missing, so I will put here double quotes and I will underline wherever I am making the corrections. In copy, I have to underline it. Clear? So this I have made the corrections here, you will underline. Next correction is here colon is missing and here it is in. So this also I am underlining it. Here I have made the correction. So wherever you are making the corrections, you just underline. The next correction is here bracket is missing. So I will underline this. In copy, you will underline it. It is clear now. So many mistakes. Suppose int is missing. Suppose here double equals to is written, or here something else is written. So many mistakes can be there, that you have to find out the errors and you have to correct it. So this is asked. So this was your factorial of a number.